to popular request, we'll have a look at why tape offers fruit. But let's just warm up first. So it's a little bit chilly out there. So I was moving. Yeah. I was moving through, literally moving through water this morning because I was out practising my silk reeling in the first part of the Chen form, and it was pouring with rain. And I was thinking, oh, this is glamorous, isn't it? You know. It's so imagine you're moving through water. There you go. So we're just nice and tall. So we're looking at the alignment. Yeah, do feel free to check out the Grey Heron YouTube channel. Don't just stick with the classes you attend, just watch whatever you want. There's a little tutorial I've put up on the weight shift in bow stance, but I might do another why tape offers fruit tutorial, as you have inspired me now. And actually I spent about 40 minutes looking at why tape offers fruit last night in last night's intermediate class. So, and I'm seeing Corel on Saturday. So let's just get our posture while I'm waffling. So this is floating up, this chin's holding the small ball, I'm sinking down, this is relaxed, and we're breathing. So yeah, well, didn't look at why tape offers fruit on Tuesday night, Corel's Yiquan class, highly recommended. I try and go every Tuesday night, so that's why I'm not... If I'm teaching any evening classes, it'd probably be on a Monday night somewhere. And we're all breathing, very good. Relax the feet, draw the toes in, just really feel the hips are sinking, and you also want your knees, so I will be short specially for this, knees in line with the toes. Now I was noticing when I was teaching and I didn't have my shorts on, you couldn't really see what the knees were doing. So, you know, the knees kind of vanish when they wear I suppose I could cut them out. Yeah. Anyway, I'll just turn the waist. There was a guy in I was in that London there's a rehearsal studio, and there was someone, and they had holes in their knees in their jeans. I never really... Makes you want to go around with patches, doesn't it? You know. But I could see it'd be useful for teaching Tai Chi classes. If you had hole there and there, then the people would be able to see your knees. So we're just checking the feet. So draw the toes in. And yeah, and yesterday's I went to Eva's class. She teaches a really good class on the Chen, first part of the Chen style, and lots of silk reeling and a bit of swimming dragon and stuff. Beautiful. And she was talking about the different speeds. So let's slow it down, and you can do the... She recommended, and when someone recommends something, one of your teachers, you kind of listen and think, oh, what a good idea. Recommended trying out stuff at different speeds, so like slow, fast, and really slow or moderate. So, because you learn different things from the different speeds. So the slower you go, the more you're exercising your body structurally and building the strength up And the faster you go, the more you're doing like aerobically, but it's also good for the mind to go really fast. So Grandmaster Chen Wang, because this is sort of nominally a Chen style Tai Chi class while we do the silk ringing. But he used to go, when he used to do his Tai Chi World Tour pop star stuff, going round all around the whole world teaching Tai Chi before he passed the mantle on to one of his sons. He used to stay at their house in Reading, and then he'd be out practising in the garden every day for hours on end. And she'd gone out shopping. Just before she went out shopping, he'd actually managed to get a form that you can do in half an hour. You can do the form in half an hour. Usually people do it about 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes, the Chen long form, and then they do the extra form, the fast form after. But you can do it in half an hour. And we do it in half an hour in class on a Wednesday night, very, very, very slow. But Grandmaster Chen Wang was doing it in 6 minutes. A half-hour form, potentially, in 6 minutes. But apparently it was all pretty much spot on correct. And he was basically doing 6 minutes, then 6 minutes, then 6 minutes, and practising it for like... She'd got back from the shops and he was still practising, so that was like an hour and a bit later. And Carell had been watching all the time, and he was very impressed. So you can... So let's go a bit quicker. And just notice, you want to notice how the different speeds affect the body, and we'll be exploring that. It looks like we're doing a white tape offers fruit class, so... Yeah, if you want to practice something, get in there early. Or you can send an email and say, we'd really like to work on, because these Zoom classes, they're your classes. As long as it's Tai Chi, obviously we won't be doing cartwheels and handstands. That you'll have to do that at your own at home, unless you can think of a way of making it Tai Chi. I suppose everything's Tai Chi. But we're sinking down. So you want to feel the ground under the feet. Now try more slow again. And notice. So you might notice something more at the different speeds, and notice something else more if you're faster or slower. So it's all about paying attention. That is... And breathing. So just let your breath just naturally come in and naturally come out. There you go. And floppify the arms. They're really nice and relaxed. Keep breathing. Fabulous. So nice and tall. Sink the hips. Make sure your knees are happy. Okay, and then raise the arms up. So you're using gravity. You want to be working with gravity. Just sink the hips. And we'll do bounce and shake. So we'll do a bit of bounce. So when Carell was doing this the other day, the screen was like shaky cam, because he can kind of, it's really impressive. And shake. So we did a lot of shaking on Wednesday, and I also went to Monday morning's class a bit. No, Tuesday morning's class, Tuesday morning. And bounce. and shake. And again, you can do like a slower version. That's quite interesting, or a faster version. So it's quite cool. I've just been playing. Only kind of got reminded of the different speeds yesterday, but I've really been playing with the idea, kind of in my head. It's quite good. So this one, yeah. Okay. One thing I realised. I'll just have a little look. What do you think? Ha! Yeah, it's very good for vaccine centres, these sorts of exercises. So you just want the arms. Where's my yeah, okay, I've got the tissues, very good for pandemics. Gravity. That's what your arms are doing. They're just dropping. You're not actually lifting your arms. You just want to allow the arms to drop, because the momentum of your springs and the momentum of the springs is what's sending them up. I'll just do that again. Gravity's great stuff. So Tai Chi's very natural. Tai Chi Chuan's very natural. You want to work with what's there, which is gravity, so it just falls down. The reason why it goes up is because it's gone down in the first place. I was thinking about this the other day. I teach a few musicians privately, and they seem to like lifting up their arms for some reason, even though we just let it drop. Yeah, drop it. Just drop it. Ugh. There you go. That's better. Yeah. Because then the idea is you want to reduce the amount of effort you're doing for anything, and it's about being efficient and only moving as much as you need to. So eventually there's like no movement. So one of the sayings from Yiquan is small movement is better than large movement. No movement is better than small movement. So it all becomes inside. The movements become very internal. There you go. And then turn, and topically enough, move like a cat. There we go. So, actually, I'll show from the side. So I'm doing my sleepy, talking about cats, my sleepy tiger eyes. So it was a bit like an Alfred Hitchcock film this morning. That I've got this new housemate what's moved in, and she's got two cats, but there's this third cat that follows her around where I live. It's a bit like the Pied Piper. But anyway, I'd gone up to the bathroom and they're all sitting there, three of them, all in a basket each, looking at me with their sleepy tiger eyes. It was a bit like, ah, like that. I've seen that film, The Birds. It was a bit like that. So, sleepy tiger eyes and change. So I might do another loosening tutorial. Just we'll do a little bit of silk reeling that's relevant to white ape offers fruit, and then we'll just do white ape offers fruit. It'll be a white ape offers fruit-a-thon today. But it's my favourite move at the moment. I am very, very happy to do white ape offers fruit. So again, you're allowing gravity to just do its thing. Like when Master Chung, when I used to see Master Chung used to do it, his arms were so relaxed they'd kind of fling round there, but it looked really not like what I just did. It looked really, really relaxed. So you just want to floppify your arms. Oh, What a relief. Okay, right, come back to the middle and just tune into your posture. So, yeah, I was had rehearsals all weekend, so every now and then I was having to tune my strings to make sure that they're in tune. So this is getting your vertical alignment just so, and then you're just about to sit down on a chair. So it's as if you had like a puppet and you lift it up and then you allow it to settle down. It's just about to sit down. There you go. So back to that, and we're just yeah. Oh. So actually all right in the rain this morning. It was quite, because we've not had enough rain apparently, so I'm all right with that. It was okay. So again, imagine you're moving through water. So more like still water than rainy water. Like you might be in a like a pool up to here, and you're just feeling the water through your fingers. And that one. So again, maybe just have a little explore with the different speeds, but the important thing is, if I come a bit closer, you're really letting go in that shoulder joint. Really let go in your shoulder joint. So the movement just swings. It wants to swing freely. So you're letting go here, and then this bit, you really want to think you're very mobile in your waist. So and also pay attention to what's happening with your knees and your sticky outy bits in the hips here. So that they'll be moving forwards and back. Right, I'll just do me. So sink down. This is a good one to do if you're having to wait outside a polling station to vote. You know, you can do that. So keep breathing. Very good. Oh, great for post office queues. I've got some more chocolate for me mum, so I'll be doing this because there's usually a big queue outside the post office, at least the one on Mill Road, and so I've got my mask on and I'm usually doing my loosening, but on Mill Road no one bats an eyelid really. There's all sorts of strangeness happening on it. It's brilliant. It's best street in Cambridge, it is. Really good. So just relax. Okay, nice and tall. Turn the waist. Turn the waist. Now, really let go around the jaw. I'd forgotten about the jaw. I was reminded about it by my singing teacher. She does like yoga and Pilates, but you know, there are some similarities. But you want to really relax around here. Just let that hang and feel the neck relax. So the idea is that even the posture, it's not a rigid posture, it's mobile. It's very mobile and fluid, even though it's still, you know, it's not, it's like a soft uprightness. That's it. Okay, I will do this one. So you can do really fast, you can go really slow, or you can go moderate. Okay, shake out. Just breathing in and out. Okay, let's just transfer the weight a little bit. Okay, have a little shake out. Yeah, we'll do this one because of the cold weather. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is one of my favourites. 5, 6. Totally stolen from Barry McGinley. Thank you very much, Barry. 7, 8. Okay, and then this one's from Eva. She says, imagine you're a big gorilla, which is great, and we're just gonna, so another loosening exercise. So you kind of do that, and then you sort of go around. You can kind of, oh, okay, right. Yeah, let's do open close. That'll be a good way of wrist lead, fingers follow open, wrist lead, fingers follow close. Or kaika. We'll do the whistle stop version, otherwise we'll be here. Want to spend a good amount of time on why tape off fruit, but elbows, wrists, fingers open. Elbows, wrists, fingers closed. Check your posture, check your feet. Oh, sorry, I forgot to do the multi-pin thing. Oh, never mind. So there's this thing called multi-pin where I multi-pin and then you can pin your picture, pin my picture, so both of them look big. And then you can see what you're doing and see what I'm doing. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers open. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers close. Chest, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers open. Chest, shoulders, elbows, fingers, wrists close. And then slightly come back as you lower the arms, slightly come forwards as you raise. Chest, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers open. Chest, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers closed. Okay, and then shoulder height, Well, it's actually slightly higher than shoulder height. The elbows are about just below shoulder height, but the hands end up a bit bigger. So it depends on which perspective you're looking at it from. And relax the knees. Remember, soften the knees. So you're feeling this opening and closing. It's a great one for lungs. Fab. Okay, and then go all the way up to head height. There we go. I'll show that from the side actually, just so you can see what I'm getting up to. So I'm still sinking my hips. Sinking down into the, sinking down into the bubbling well point in each foot, remember. So just behind the ball of each foot, your Yiquan point. One more time. Okay, we'll go back to the lower one. Just make it a little bit smaller each time. It's almost like, you know, if you drop a boulder in a little, or a stone in a pond, and then it's the ripples right at the ends, you know, as they dissipate. Keep breathing, fabulous. Oh, okay, one more. Okay, have a little shake out. Let's get into your horse stance. And again, you can have the feet out, you can have the feet parallel, you can have something in the middle. Oh, now you want to really make the arms float. This is something Carell was probably saying about 10 years ago when we were doing Why Tape Offers Fruit with him. Right, keep going. I'm just going to turn the... They're not all the same. Yeah, okay. Relax your shoulders a bit more. That's better. Relax your shoulders a bit more. Yeah. Okay, now sink your hips as well. And just try and coordinate. There we go. So you're tuning into this really still, quiet place. So it's all, that's it. Tall through the spine. Oh. And remember, go play with the speed. You can go a bit quicker if you want. Or you can go super duper slow. You can go like a snail that's just woken up kind of speed. You know. You know. Okay, try the other side. So one of the people I teach privately, I ask her what speed animal does she want to do her exercise at. So we've got snail kung fu, cat kung fu, armadillo, or leopard. So it's all good. It's all good. So it's like, there we go. And we're breathing. Keep breathing some more. Wonderful. Okay, number 2. And number 2. Other side. So we're just very light and soft. Very light and soft in the arm. Use your legs. Okay, have a little shake out. Oh, short water break, and then we're just going to white tape off as fruit it for the rest of the session. Let me just move these trip hazards out of the way. Should use a bit of tape or something.
Can you just talk me through step by step?
Yeah,
Because I never done it before, but I just keep failing to get it.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's a really good point. Yeah, do feel free to ask, do requests. I am one of those musicians that do requests, as long as they're not too, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to due to popular request, I'm going to explain what I'm doing. Let me just move this down a bit. Yes. Yeah, my vaccine centre was at the Grafton Centre. It's really weird. So, here we go. So we start in cat stance. And then we step, heel toe. You transfer the weight and part the wild horse's mane. So this is palm up. This is actually, I'll start this way, then you can see. This is palm up, this is palm down. So this is a bit like you're done, that kind of thing. So the hand going down is as important as the hand coming up. Now this is the sneaky bit. There's a sneaky bit that you turn and open. See, open this shoulder joint, you open this shoulder joint. Then you turn to the front again, pull back. Now in the olden days they used to do this big thing. You can do that if you want, but I just pull back like that. Then I make a curve shape with this hand. I hold the ball, or dragon holds the pearl. I sink back, I turn, and then I sink forwards, and then I step, and I'm back where I started in cat stance. Okay, let me show you that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4, like that. Yeah, 3. Now 3 and 4 are the sneaky bits. 3 and 4 are the sneaky bits. So 3, 4, 3. So that comes like that. This is relatively new. This bit I only noticed last year. I mean, he might have been doing it for the last 15 and I only just noticed, but this is what Carell was doing. And as that comes down, that comes there, then you pull back, and then there's this little, there like that. So I think the subtle bits, this bit's relatively easy, and then there's these subtle bits, and then it's kind of easy again. I think that's where the tricky bits are. I think that's where the tricky bits are. Oh, front, back, leg and arm, yeah, that's true. So you've got it, the orientation, that'll improve with repeating. We just have to do it lots of time, and then eventually it feels a bit less artificial, and it gets it starts. What you want to do is you want to kind of tune into what your body's doing and noticing that you're not doing it. Because once you get to the stage of noticing what you're not, that it doesn't feel right, that means you're actually coming along quite well. There we go. So let's just do it in stages. So we have 1, 2, And we'll just hold that pose. Imagine you're having your photo shoot and you've got your silk suit on and a cherry blossom and all that. 3. Palm up, palm down. Nice, big, expansive feeling across the chest. Okay, 4. Stretch. Great. 5. That comes over and that comes there. 6. So you're sinking down. Now turn that over. 7. So I'm adding loads of extra stages in. 8, 9 and 10. Right. Stay with that leg. I'm gonna do that, then you can see what I'm doing again. 1, tall. 2, heel toe. 3, transfer the weight. 4, open. 5, hand over, hand together. 6, transfer the weight and the hand goes back at the same time as the weight transfer. 7, 8. I think this is a tutorial again, isn't it? 9. There we go. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just showing it, just then you can see it better. 1, 2, 3. So my weight's forward. 4. My weight's even more forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, is that right? Questions? Are we all right? So you can either chat the questions or say unmute. Is that anything? Right, we're all perfect, yeah? Wicked. Alright, let's try it at some different speeds then. Now we don't is that a bit clearer? Is that great? Okay. Yeah, just before moving on, I just thought it'd be good. Let's do a few without the counting and see how we get on, and then we'll go have a play. So nice and tall, and then off we go. So just in your own time, just I'm going at a more kind of moderate pace now. So I'm not going super duper speed. And you can also think of like pizza, small, medium and large. Small frame, large frame and medium frame. Just make it fluid and flowing. Just very, very relaxed. So yeah, don't worry too much about getting the arms coordinated and orientated and all that. It's a bit like a kind of marble statue. You like this big block of marble, and by chipping away at it, eventually this beautiful statue appears. You know. And while you're doing this, work on your inner observer, just to notice how you are moving. And you want to get nice and comfy. So feeling nice and comfortable. And I think I'll do this as a tutorial actually. Why tape off as fruit tutorial. So I'll try and sort that out. So yeah, the music you can hear. In October I'm going to be making doing some recording with this chap. So we're doing a day retreat in Norfolk. I'm doing the mindful movement thing, and he's doing the relaxing music. Actually, we both will be, but. Okay, now I'm going to do some super slow ones. So just notice what you sense. So the first thing you want to sense is the contact with your feet and the ground. That's the most important thing to be paying attention to, what you are sensing under your feet. And then once you've got that sussed, then you start branching out from the feet. Okay, try and keep a slightly soft feeling in the arms, like a rounded. One of the sayings Eva likes to use a lot is nice round shape. So you've got a nice round shape in your. I don't know why it's a nice round. It's a round shape. You want to round your arms, really. I mean, so this always reminds me a bit like when Nova, the spotty cat from number 1, is out in the garden and she's obviously after something. She'll go really slow and it's beautiful to watch. And then she shoots off. Amazing. Really beautiful mover. So kind of sniffs at my Tai Chi in the morning, does Nova. She sort of look and start licking her paw and thinking yeah. And then you can start kind of adding if you go a bit quicker, you can start emphasizing one bit. So you can. In fact, I might chop this out and do this as a little tutorial in itself if I can edit the. Just start having a little play. So using your springs, using the open close, and just. And then you can also do, if you want, you blinked, didn't you? Yeah, just play around, have a play, make it yours. Right, exactly, make it yours. Oh. So the longest I've ever done white tape off as fruit for was an hour and a quarter. Up and down this beautiful lawn. We're in this sort of Christian retreat centre, and I think it was a Warminster, and they had this lawn that was just so thick and springy to walk on. It was really delightful, beautiful, but. So this is a really good one to do in the sunshine outdoors. It really is nice. you know, you can just. So eventually you feel the movements internally. So remember your sleepy tiger eyes. We're just. Yeah, I'll actually, we've already got a tutorial on this in this very thing, so I'll edit it out and have it as a separate extra video, so we can just, I think that'll work. So tool through the body. Okay, we'll come back to that in a sec. Let's check our waists are working. Nice and tall. Sink the hips. Relax the shoulders. So just notice your waist, notice your feet. Lengthen through the spine so the head floats up, the weight sinks down, the sitting bones, the tailbone all hangs down. So one thing that Corel says is, imagine your pelvis is made out of solid gold. You choose the number of carats, right? He had two things. He says, imagine your pelvis is solid gold. The other thing he said, imagine you've got a full nappy. Now, I'm not being funny. I think I'm going to go for the gold pelvis. Thanks very much. I ain't doing, no. I don't even want to think that. But nice gold pelvis, brilliant. 24 carats, mine. Brilliant. Yeah. But I just thought I'd better add both of them. Because, you know, obviously I was paying him lots of money to be there. Okay, go into your bow and arrow stance. So there is a 11-minute tutorial on bow and arrow stance and useful exercises for it. We're just going to sink back. We're going to sink forwards. We're nice and tall. We're nice and tall. That's it. We're breathing. I'll read the snarky comment later. So just go forwards and back. Now we're going to do 2 turns. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me show you that from the diagonal. So at this point you really need to watch the alignment of your knees. You want happy knees which are in line with the toes. So we're just doing it, and we're nice and tall, and just feel that turning. So this turning is something that happens in the white apophis fruit. Okay, let's go and change sides. So we always start Wu Chi. You want to get your Wu Chi sorted. Let me just go back a bit. Sink down. Now just sink back and sink forwards. And nice and relaxed. We're sinking. Relaxed around the jaw. So there's this nice sort of open, softening feeling in the muscles around the face, the neck, the chest, the leg muscles. They're sinking, and the supporting bones are floating up. You can think of that. So Corel said something about the bones floating and then denied all knowledge. But I really like that image of the bones kind of rising and holding you up. But he's just completely poo-pooed it for some reason. But I find it personally quite useful, but you might not. So you find your own images that work and do that really. It's not... Ultimately, it's very similar to music. You just have to work it out for yourself and play how you naturally play. So, like, you know. Okay, right. Now we've done our little diversion. Let's go back to why tape offers fruit and see what that's done. But like, you know, we've just added a little bit of extra salt and pepper on it. Now what's happened? Here we go. So, okay, grand finale time. You've got the Chinese music playing, you've got the blower with a cherry blossom, we're in our silk suits, and we've got Barry and his film crew. Right, off we go. Yeah. With his microphone. He's, you know. Well, we might be in Taiwan, we could be anywhere on Zoom, couldn't we? Okay, there we go. Yeah, imagine you're competing in the World Tai Chi Championships. There we go. And we're all very smooth. We're all really coordinate with each other. It's all very beautiful. So we're just... Why tape offers fruit? There we go, and we're sinking back, and so actually why tape offers fruit is from Yiquan. So my Yiquan class technically doesn't start till 1:30, but hey, we've been doing this. But it's great, it's actually really useful. I find it really useful for Chen style. I find it useful for everything, why tape offers fruit. I love it, brilliant. Wonderful exercise. So move like a cat. One when it's being graceful, not when it's falling off the fence and then licking its paw. You know, just like when it's being a graceful cat. No, so don't take these things literally. So, yeah, it's interpretational. Oh, we got. Oh, go on then. We'll do one more. We'll do one more row. One more row. It's like knitting club. And we're all breathing because, you know, apes do need to breathe. All through the body. So yeah, this will be the tutorial. And it will, because actually this is pretty much what I'd have taught in the tutorial anyway, so why not just have that, have a little shake out. Oh. That was a White Ape Offers Fruitathon. Let's just do 3 of these. And one more. And have a little shake out. Okay, that'll be the end of the tutorial bit, but we'll do triple heater and then we'll do embrace tiger, but I just need to move the thing. So, yeah. So triple heater, Sanjiao exercise. So we're the heels leave the floor, then you go on the ball of the foot, and then you go on the toes for the last bit. Here we go. And I normally do 3 lots of 3, although Corel's just been doing 2 at the moment. but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick with 3 lots of 3 because that's much easier to remember, and I just like this exercise. It's fabulous. Really relax your shoulders. Let your shoulders go. Just let them go. It's great. Last round. I think that's my 3rd. I'm so relaxed I can't even count to 3 now. There we go. Fabulous. Okay, and then I'll come a little closer. Embrace the tiger. Return to the mountain. And then extra young today, so rub the hands together. And polish the face. And then rub the hands together and give your lower back a rub. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's the best bit. I love that bit. It's brilliant. Yeah, fabulous. Okay, let's do 3 more. 3 more embrace tigers, and we're better. Oh, we're bordering on almost late. Sorry. Okay, once more with feeling. Fab, okay, and then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, bring your feet together. Bow. Hey! Well, that was good. Brilliant. I feel like we've achieved something. We've done 1 move. Brilliant. Fabulous. Right, we'll stop for a quick water break. It's good. So I'll just right, here we go again. So we'll look at some of the this. We'll do a few of these and then we'll 1. So ping tray. Hang on. Oh, that's not enough foot space. Hang on. Let me just get a bit more foot room in there. Yeah. Good. Good. So 1, 2. So I am seeing Corel on Saturday, by the way, and I'm seeing him every Tuesday as well to get confused by him. He's very good at confusing people. He's excellent at it. He is an expert confuser. So we're going 50-50, 70-30 to 50-50, 70-30, 50-50. And also watching that your knees are happy ones. Ping tray Shili. Okay, try that with the other foot forward. Do feel free to change sides if you feel that your leg's on fire earlier. Just swap sides. This isn't like boot camp or nothing, you know. Oh, sleepy tiger eyes. And we've also not done turtle peers out of its shell, so we'll do that one as well, because we did that the other day and I forgot. It's really good. It's a bit silly, but it's good. It's good for lots of things. So the elbows come out to the side and then forward. And it's almost like you're pulling with your little finger, pushing with the palms of your hands. Okay, we'll do the other side so we're not wonky. So we're doing this. And we're all breathing. Brilliant. So this is very good for strengthening your shoulders and also for murdering your legs. Very character building. Yeah. It's just, you always know something's up when your teacher, when Carell goes, this exercise is really good for your legs, and then we all think, oh God, no. It's so this is very good for your legs. You can feel them on fire. Oh my goodness. We're all breathing. Fabulous. Okay, shake out. Lovely. Okay, right, now what we're going to do is we're going to do lifting water. We'll do a few of those and we'll do that one. And then, actually, no, let's do Gogwa Shili. So, Gogwa, this one, hanging hook. So you come out, so it's like ping tray Shili, except like that, and then you go like that, and then you go like that, and it's kind of related to that one we did when we were pulling down, so just push forward, and then you turn, and then you're pulling, so it's like you're pulling something in and then pushing. It's quite, oh, wrong way, that's it. So let me get it right. Oh, it's like Tai Chi. Dave in Leeds. My friend Dave, hi Dave, that teaches in Leeds, Tai Chi Dave, he has this really good way of teaching. He'll teach it all wrong and his students will correct him. And then it's brilliant. I've been to a few of his classes when we've been at seminars. We've got this thing. We couldn't go with this year again because of the COVIDs, but next year it will be running. We meet up for 5 days and train with each other, and there's like no teachers, no students, but every now some fool offers to teach something, and he's got this wonderful style that he'll teach the move correctly for the first few times, and then he'll start doing it wrong, and then someone will say, hang on a minute, didn't you just do that? And he went, oh yes, you're absolutely right. It's the best, it's wonderful, it's just fabulous. I love that teaching style. So Yeah, but do bear that in mind. You know, every now and then I might do something wrong. Do point it out. You know. Won't do much for me cult following, but there we go. That's it. Okay, that was so good. We're going to do that on the other side and murder our other leg. So remember, 70-30, 50-50. This knee does not move. That's why it's an up and downy thing, which we do gorgua Shili. So also very good for building up the strength in your back because you're practicing good posture. There we go. Good. So I'll look up what Molly and Shili mean, because they only just say the words in Chinese, and then I know when it's Shili, that's when you're doing the moving about one, and then Molly's when you're doing the almost movement. Let's do one more. Once more with feeling. There we go. Right. So yeah, we'll do that one. Oh, so I'll go a bit further back. I went out of camera shot. This one I really like. It reminds me a bit of like Godzilla films, or horror. You know, it's great. So it's like this, and then you pull back. So you're pulling with your whole body. So this is the body movement, and it's like crashing down and then pulling back. It's kind of creepy, isn't it? It looks kind of creepy, I think. Just so also it's a bit like a wave. When you saw that picture, that Japanese picture, the big wave that crashes down. It's like an art print that's like really famous. It's a bit like that. So you think of it and then kind of thing. But actually, if they looked at it from above, it looks like ping tray Shili. Okay, let's do the other side so we can murder the other leg. Yeah, do feel free to not do as many as what I'm doing. You know, we're not trying to prove nothing. You know, this is just because I've been doing this a while. I mean, I'm going to Tai Chi classes. I'm teaching Tai Chi every day, 5 days a week, but I'm also going to Tai Chi classes 5 days a week, sometimes 6. So I'm doing rather a lot, and I'm practicing on top. You know, so you gotta practice because. Well, not practicing, I explore. I don't really call it practicing because practicing is a bit of a chore. But exploring, now that's very interesting. That's very interesting indeed. So we're going like this. Fabulous. Very good. Okay, Bo Shui Shili. So this is the one lifting water. So you imagine you're in this lovely, maybe up to about waist height. And you come up. And as you raise, the water's dripping off your elbows and you're in a beautiful sunny day. Maybe you're on a nice beach, a nice deserted beach. Oh, got the sunshine, got the water, all lovely. There's no sharks. It's all good. It's very calm sea. There we go. Obviously not in England. I did the other day. I was at Titchwell when there was a funeral on, so I went bird watching, and I actually did put my feet in the sea because I thought, right, I'm at the sea, roll my trousers up, going. Oh, it was cold. That'll teach me. But anyway, we're just doing this. And okay, lengthen more through the spine, everyone. Sink your hips, relax your shoulders. Remember, we've got very good posture. Okay, let's do one more and then we'll murder the other leg. Fabulous. So let's get you. That's it. So there's this little thing going on, which I only really recently noticed that Carell was doing, because he tends not to explain anything. That's how he really teaches really well that way. If you ask him for an explanation, you can't understand it, so he's actually better quiet, really. And it's alright, he's not going to watch this, so. Whereas Eva, you ask her a question, you understand everything she's said to you. It's genius. That's it. So you want to relax relax your arms more. Relax your arms more. Lengthen through the spine. I'll go through the front now. That's lovely. 50-50, 70-30. 50-50, 70-30. Really floppy fire the arms. Really relaxed. And we're breathing once more with feeling. Oh, right. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm going to have a water break. Ah! I really feel my legs have got lots of character right now. I don't know about you. Whose idea was this? Terrible. I'll get my money back. Terrible. So, yeah, when I was young and foolish and first started out teaching Tai Chi, I got a very snotty email from one of my students who said, my legs really ache the next day, and I'm like, yeah, it's Tai Chi. That's kind of, it's like, you wouldn't go and moan at the gym if you'd been on the treadmill and doing all that stuff and all them, and then wake up and moan at the gym that your muscles are, well, yes, you're exercising. Terrible. It's Oh yes, turtle. I knew I'd forgotten something. Turtle peers out of its shell. I love white apophis fruit, but I love this move from the sheer comedic value of it. It's great. I'm not as good as Carell is at it. He's got this very, his expression on his face. It's really something. They give your legs a bit of a. So what they do is they put the hands in resting position, shu shi, and then we're just like that. That's what they do after we've been murdering our legs. So they point the toe, raise the toe, point the toe, raise the toe. It's like. Now this would be a good one to do outside the vaccine centre. I'm sure you'd get served really quick, wouldn't you? If you was waiting for your they go, oh, this person must be a bit strange. I'd better vaccinate them. There you go. Great. Okay. Fabulous. Right. So turtle peers out of its shell. We're gonna do it in this character building stance, and you have your hands. Imagine you've got like a high shelf. Like where they put all the toilet roll in the supermarket, and then you. So that hands stay where they are, and then the turtle, peers out of its shell, and then you come forwards, and you come back. You can even do it in Wu Chi. Actually, let's do it in Wu Chi. That'll be. Don't tell him. We'll do it in Wu Chi. So put your hands on your shelf. And we just go around like this. That's actually slightly less character building than the cat stance version. So we can have your hands here. That's better. But you want to keep your hands where they are. You keep your hands. Oh, I've got a shelf here. You keep your hands on the shelf. Oh, that's handy. There you go. I just love turtles anyway. I think turtles are brilliant. There we are. Isn't this a brilliant move? And then you can do it in, and you can even do it as a little walking exercise. Oh, I snuck that in, didn't I? Yeah, let's do that. I think it's called motsabu. Motsabu. When you do your footwork, because when they say motsabu, that's when you start doing things with your feet. So sleepy turtle eyes. No, it's still your sleepy cat eyes. Sleepy tiger eyes. Yeah. So you might be a mutant ninja turtle, I don't know. Yeah, get in touch with your turtle power. Very good. Oh God. Right. I need a better writer, don't I? Terrible. Okay. As you can see, it murders your shoulders. Let's just do one more row and then we better do something. Oh my goodness. So, we'll have a look at punching in a minute, but let's do something a little bit. We'll have a look at the Jian. We'll have a look at the. So that was the turtle. Wow. It's great, isn't it? So it's obviously, how to spy on your neighbours in a really cool way. What are they up to? Great. Okay. Yeah. Just do this. Just let it all go. Forget it ever happened. Move on. Yeah. Move on. There we go. Yeah. I should have someone with the drum kit going ba-dum, psh. But never mind. Okay, here we go. Oh, and we'll do bounce and shake. Okay, bounce and shake. Oh, that's so much better. Bounce and shake. So the last 15 minutes we'll probably do a bit of punching, the bit of the Yiquan punching. But you can watch that at the end. Those of you that are leaving at 2 o'clock, you don't have to. You can stay as little or as long as you like, or you can always just come for the Yiquan class 1/2 till 1/4. That's no problem. Keep breathing. Fabulous. Okay, shake out. Check your posture. Nice and relaxed. Okay, let's do, we'll do this one. So just nice and soft. Make the arms very light. Make the arms very light, and so this it's a bit like if you think of starlings, and then a bird comes down and then joins the group again. So talking of which, my EP is imminently about to be launched on Bandcamp. It's folk songs about birds with birds in. So a couple of the songs have actually got real field recorded bird songs that me and Nick did. We went out there with our recorders at horrible o'clock in the morning because we haven't got any friends obviously, and did some. It's great. So that'll be okay, and then yeah, let's do. Yeah, we'll do the peng. Oh, hang on, keep going. I'll just to kind of get the arms a little bit. Pang waves its wings, and then okay, then we'll do a bit of Jian Wu. So a little bit of the spontaneous stuff. So yeah. So you can start like this. We got those. You can just do the things that we did, and just turn it into a bit of a. You can just basically anything we did today or anything you feel like, just make it up. So we're just doing some. So you've got these. Dum 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 dum. Apparently I shouldn't be bouncing as much, but I just like to bounce. But so you want to go that way, so you go that way. You want to go that way, so you go that way. You see what I mean? So, or you want to go that way, so you go that way first. And then you can. Actually, I'll put the thing down now. Go have a play. Jian Wu time. You can do your kicks. So remember the other day we were looking at they do like a side snap kick in each one, or they do a forward. That's really obviously have shoes on when you kick, but that's like a real nastiness to the shin bone, and they. So we just move around. You can those of you that can remember Dragon serves teacups, you can even do a bit of Dragon serves teacups. We'll carry on with Jian Wu after the interval. Bang! You can do your farging. Those of you that know the. Use your feet. So it's just very fluid, nice and relaxed. Use your. We got that. Remember that one? So, kind of think Fred Astaire meets Bruce Lee, sort of thing. A beautiful mover, Bruce Lee. He could actually dance. Apparently, he was a very good tango dancer. I think that's all. Was it tango? I can't remember. Okay, let's do 3 of these, and then we'll close this part of the class and carry on with a bit of Jian Wu after we've done some punching. 1, 2, 3. Embrace tiger. So the Jian Wu you can do super slow as well. Whew, I've really warmed up now. I'm going to have to. Right, well done those of you that are leaving at 2. Those of you that aren't, will carry on. Hang on. Oh, it makes you really hot, all this moving around and waffling and talking rubbish. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. We'll do that one. 1, 2, 2. So we'll just do the each one.
Bye.
Punching. Bye. Well done. That was great. That was great. Yeah. 1, 2. So we just go da, 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 da. So I'm moving around like as though I'm doing the ollie stuff, but because actually normally in each one you'll kind of go like this, but actually you can go forwards if you want, but then move around. 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm kind of combining. And this one, I'm just feeling that that's not how I'd punch a cross. I actually do more crosses like that, keeping my arms up. So just have a play. Just have a play. Jab, cross. Okay, now try the other side. So jab. So this one, what I'm doing is I'm on the front foot. Not any good if you've got a kicker. You want to be a bit careful of that according to Ollie, but we're practicing a certain thing, so it's okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Here we go. And okay. Oh, hang on. I'm getting even warmer. It was dreadful. So here we go. And oh, that's better. So oh, what a relief. It was getting overheating all this moving back. So let's do the upward punch. So remember, we're lifting that up, and this is coming round just like a steering wheel, and then when you do the downward, the planting punch, I kind of do that. Now when Carell does it, he does it more like that, but I actually quite like I think both are valid. Work out which one works. So I do planting punch first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. I mean, probably actually keeping the arm up is a better plan, isn't it? Because having a guard, I suppose. So it's quite a sneaky. It's like goes in that direction, like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. You can move around. 1, 2, 1, 2. Change. 1, 2. So just have a little move around, practicing your planting punch, getting your sleepy tiger eyes. You can kind of go backwards as you plant, or forwards, or go forwards, or go back. So in Savat the other day, I'm gonna have to wear shoes for Savat because I got moaned at. You should really wear shoes, especially if you're outside. You don't want to kick people in bare feet unless you've got, like, you know, it's just silliness. Preferably great big steelies on. That'd sort them out, wouldn't it? And then it'd protect your feet. Big steelies. And but anyway, so with a planting punch, it actually Mike was sparring with someone, and he did the planting punch, and they couldn't actually block it with a guard. It kind of sneaks round the guard and got him in the chest, which is good. So 1, 2, and we go 1, 2, 1, 2, or you can go 1, 2. So you're doing the follow step. Boom, boom, boom. So you can. And there's a downward feel. Okay, the round punch, Carell's keeps forgetting to teach it to us every Tuesday, so I'm having to busk it, I'm afraid. So I think it's something like that. I've kind of loosely based it on a hook punch, but I'm probably doing it not how they do it in each one. So boom, boom. So I turn, but they probably don't do the turn, but this is how I do the hook punch. So this isn't a legal each one way, but it's a good hook. You can do low hooks, low. You can do low punches. Boom, boom, boom. And then we got the uppercut punch. Now this is when we're doing this thing. Actually, we'll do that. So this is what I learnt from Paul Andrews, the Shili guy, who teaches online. Very, very nice chap, actually. Very nice, very good teacher. The Yiquan. And then we go like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So this comes up as this comes down, but I'm still got my guard, and this is rising. This is rising, and so it's all in the legs. The fist is actually, you're not really hitting them with the fist, you're hitting with the whole body, and because you're connected to Earth, you're hitting them with the planet Earth. 1, 2, 1, 2. Also, you wouldn't really wear a necklace while in punching class. I'll have to take that off for class tonight. I was to take the mick. 1, 2. And then you can just move around. Boom, 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 boom. Move around. 1, 2. And then you combine them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's when you do a kind of you could even do some low boom, 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 boom. Just make it up. You could go jab like that, boom, and then come round. That one's one of Ollie's favourites actually. He'll do a jab and then a quick hook, or a cross and a quick hook. He's if you're sparring with Ollie, which I wouldn't, it's terrifying. He'll kind of, yeah. We go, oi, put your guard up. So, boom, 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 boom. And then you've also got the chopping. Chopping that way. Got chopping that way. Chop, 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 chop. Got slicing. That's quite a good one. Bah. So you'd that's like a clothesline. You'd elbows. I haven't really done. He hasn't really done elbows yet. He threatened to do elbows and never got round to it. Kicks. You got that kick, and then you got this sort of side snap kick they do. Okay, and then you just stick that all in the Jian Wu. And just see what happens. You know, just let it flow however it comes out. So I'm not actually planning any of the movements, they just kind of spontaneously come out. So you got all sorts of different angles as well. So having slaps, and then that one, boom, boom. You go 1, 2, push, 1, 2, push, slap, slap, whoosh. That kind of thing. Oh, wow. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Do that. But the important thing is you just relax. You just relax. Okay. Yeah. So even though this is technically Chen style and not each one, but it's just quite a nice one for just helping relax. And we're all breathing. Okay, keep going. I better put some more clothes back on. So, yeah, it's about moving around and doing stuff and not stopping, really. If you want, that's what we were doing. 1, 2. So you want to feel that the arms are really light and soft. Okay, and then for our grand finale, let's see what that's done to our white ape offer's throat, actually. As a little... That's like coming back... I think if this was jazz... Is that the head tune? The head? Coming back to the head? I don't know. I don't know nothing. But, here we go. We'll come back to the main tune. That would be the theme of the whole class, really. White ape offer's throat. It might not have done nothing to it, actually. It might not have done nothing at all. I can definitely feel my arms a bit better now. It's just nice to move around, isn't it? But yeah, with the Jian Wu, you can imagine you're fighting multiple opponents. Or hedge your bets and pretend loads of people are holding up pads for you to hit. If you don't want to fight people and just want to practice and train with them, you know. There we go. So, yeah, that seems to have freed it up. And just have a little play. Have a little play with it. I mean, it's all... Okay. Oh gosh, right, okay. Well, we'll do half a row. We'll do half a row because I got to get ready for the... I'm doing my community music on Zoom today, so I've got to go and grab a double bass. So, okay. Just breathe in. Breathe out. But we look extra young today. We deserve it. We're nice and tall. Nice and lovely. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Feel a bit more... Yeah, hopefully Carell will get round to teaching the roundy punch and the downy punch. We've done ups and we've done straights, but we've not done the round or the down. So this is just what I dimly remember from being very confused by him for all those years. So it's probably completely wrong, but never mind. Rub the hands together. And we'll just polish the face. We'll do a bit of a cleanse, actually. So we just, the back of the neck. This is one what I learnt from Alison Warlow, who, had it been running, would have been doing the Tai Chi at the Cambridge Folk Festival, but never mind. And we'll go down, just get rid of anything you don't want. Just out it goes, down the other arm. Down the back. Shoulder. Shoulder. Down the chest. Down the chest. Down the legs. Down the other leg. And then embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then one more time. Just check your posture. So really own your space and feel comfortable owning your space. It's very good. Sink the hips, sink the shoulders, lengthen through the spine. Relax around the jaw. You've either got lots of space in the body, a good solid connection to the ground. And then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, bring your feet together and bow. Great. Cool. Yeah. Okay, better switch off the video.